Listen, what has that shame cost you? What has the embarrassment cost you? Why are you allowing people to isolate you or cause you to go in isolation because of what happened? It was not your fault. You can't change it. It has happened, but God is a redeemer. God wants to give you double for that shame. Isaiah 61, 7 and 8. You cannot allow the shame of your past, the shame of the mistakes, the shame of the addiction to hold you hostage. People would try to keep making you relive it all over again. But my sister and brother, you can't change it. As they say, it is what it is. What can you do about it? Are you going to keep standing in the corner? Okay, you got evicted. Okay, the trauma happened. Okay, the divorce happened. Okay, the sexual abuse happened. Okay, you lost your job. Okay, your car got repossessed. Okay, everybody passed by and saw all your furniture outside. What is the shame costing you? It is breaking you. That's not the end of your story. Can I tell you, God restores all broken pieces? He takes broken pieces and he can make it new. He can take everything that has happened to you and restore you. I am a living witness. Sexual abuse victim, prison, rejection, denial, embarrassment of having a criminal record. Now, nobody know it. Embarrassment of going to school and, the kids at the time I was in middle school, they knew what I had gotten sexually abused, right? And at that time, it wasn't a big thing. But they knew what sex meant. And so that's embarrassing every day to go and know and see people looking at you, cheering and doing all the things. But do you know God restored me? When people see me, if I don't tell anybody about it, I don't look like what I've been through. I did not allow what I went through to isolate me. My email is above limitation. And you know why? Because I don't allow people to limit me by my past or the things that I've experienced. I've been evicted before. I've had many cars repossessed. But you know what? God saw that trauma. God saw that shame. God saw that embarrassment, and he knew where it came from. That was not his will for my life. He had a purpose and a plan, just like he has for you. So I ask you again, what is the shame? What is the embarrassment? What is their gossip? What is it costing you? And how long are you going to wallow in it? How long are you going to stay in it? Will you pray and believe that God is a restorer? God is a redeemer. God is a healer. God saw it all. And I know sometimes we ask God, why did you allow this in my life? God, you could have fixed this. Why did you allow that? God doesn't stop everything from happening, but he uses it. What does Romans 8:28 say? All things work together for the good of those who love the Lord, who are called according to his purpose. When a car manufacturer is putting together a vehicle, if you go into the plant, all these parts and pieces are everywhere. It does not look like the finished product. You are still living and breathing because you're looking at this video. You are not the finished product yet. You're not. When you make a cake, you put all the ingredients in, you got to put it in the oven. It is not the finished product when it's still in that mixing bowl. You are not finished. God is not done with you. But if you'll trust him, if you will exchange the shame, the rejection, the embarrassment, if you will exchange it, he will give you his glory. Now, he's not sharing his glory with you. When I say he's giving you his glory, meaning you will look like the fullness of God. He will use the foolish things in you and I to confound the wise. Because see, when you've had an addiction, when they know you went to the treatment center, when they know you've been to prison, when they know you've experienced childhood trauma, when they know all the things, people will try to make you live under the weight of that shame. That's not who you are. You are more than a conqueror. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are anointed. You are gifted. You are a child of the Most High God. You are blessed. And just because you have experiences, you have a past, that is not who you are. And I need you to get that settled in you. That is not who you are. That's what you experienced. That's what you went through. But you will not allow God is not going to allow people to label you. I don't let people label me. Yes. Yes, I went through sexual trauma. Yes, I went through rejection in relationships. Yes, I tried to buy love. Because see, when you go through things, you try to fill that void, or you try to mask that broken place. You try to mask the shame with, I don't want to look like that because that looked bad. Don't try to clean yourself up. Let God redeem you. Let him. I just came to encourage you, my sister and brother, and ask you, what is that shame costing you? Can you come out of that? Can you come from under that weight? Can you stop allowing the enemy to use people to oppress you and continue to press you down in that? That's not who you are. You will overcome. God will redeem and restore you. You just trust him. You just trust him. God says to you right now, my sister and brother, I am redeeming everything you lost. The shame, the hurt, the rejection, the pain, the eviction, the failed credit, the failed marriage, the loss of a child. Your womb was carrying that child, and you lost that child. And for some women, it's shameful because it is kind of embarrassing to some women when they lose a child. But God is going to redeem that. Trust in my sister and brother. I pray that this has blessed you. And if this has encouraged you to get out of that isolation, get from under the weight of that shame, the burden of that shame and that embarrassment and that rejection, I want you to put down in the comments, redeemed. God is going to redeem you, my sister and brother. And I know right now it doesn't look like it. When I was going through all the things that I went through, when I was getting ready to come home from federal prison, it didn't look like, how can I rebound from this? I'm a state and federal prison inmate. I'm a convicted felon. And I know the world says that they will not give you certain jobs, or you can't do things, or they want to give you certain things. And yes, we should be appreciative when we get a job, or when we're allowed to have housing, because, a lot of people don't want to give you housing with a conviction. But we serve a big, great God. And God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we may ask or think if we would trust him. He redeemed me. If I never told you the things that I've been through, I don't look like what I've been through. Yeah, I've been to prison. Was it fun? It was not. But God redeemed all of that lost time, and he's going to do the same for you. So again, if this has inspired you to get from under the weight of that, I want you to put down in the comments, redeemed. God is going to deliver you. God is going to redeem you by getting you from under the weight of that shame. You all be blessed. Shalom.